Good morning. Let me do this. Turn off request. There we go. Hello, good morning. Welcome to another move with Miami City Ballet. Hello, welcome. Happy 4th of July. Independence Day. Thanks for coming in on a holiday. Hi, good morning. Dancing Maddie. My name is Tricia Albertson. I'm a principal dancer with Miami City Ballet. I will be teaching, hello Abigail. I'll be teaching ballet basics class today. So if you, hi Anna Gloria. If you haven't already, go ahead and grab a chair or some stable surface to hold on to. And hello everyone. Wow, it's a bigger turnout than I thought it would be for a holiday. That's awesome. I'm glad you're deciding to move on this Saturday morning. Hello everyone. Hi. Girls planning to join Miami City Ballet, and what are the qualifications? Advice on a girl aspiring to join Miami City Ballet. Wow, well, you can, things are complicated right now, but go through the school. If you, I don't know how old you are, but Lourdes tries to hire from the school, so, and we have an amazing program. Arancha Ochoa took over a few years ago, and it's a beautiful program. So yeah, Miami City Ballet School is amazing. Yeah, so I would contact them. If you, we could get more into detail if you want to message me on Instagram, so we can talk a little more. Okay, what time is it? 10:02, and we're about ready to get moving. Hello everyone. Okay, got a good amount of people in, so and I've got a pretty full shebang for you today. So, so important, I forgot. We had trivia last week, music trivia, and we had a winner, Shireen Brugman. I hope I didn't mess up your name. You are the winner. So message me on Instagram at Tricia Albertson, Tricia, on Instagram, and you can get your free Zoom ballet class. So yeah, almost forgot to mention that. Okay, let's go ahead and start. I hope you have a patriotic outfit on. Well, if you're in America, I know we have so many people from around the world joining us, which is super awesome. So. Okay, let's go ahead and start. We're going to start with foot positions and arm positions. So take a moment, get settled in your space. Nice deep breath, putting your feet into parallel position. Rock back and forth a little. Find that center of the foot, letting the tailbone drop down, the lower stomach in, the ribs dropping down, the back of the neck reaching long, feeling like there's a string letting you hang from the ceiling. And then from there, go ahead and bring those heels forward, using the back of the legs to rotate those heels forward. So this is first position, the heels coming together, toes pointing away from the center of the body. If you brush the foot side and lower the heel, this is second position. Point the foot, put it right in front of the nose, and lower the heel. This is fourth position. Point the foot, close heel right in front of the toes of the other foot, and this is fifth position. So we have four main positions: first, second, fourth, and fifth. If at any point fifth position is uncomfortable for you, you can always go from third, which is one foot halfway across the other. Or you can continue to stay in first, whatever feels best in your body. Let's go ahead and do arm positions. So let's get the arms, just to activate the back muscles a little bit. Hands on the shoulders, elbows reaching long away from the torso, letting the ribs drop down and the shoulder blades flatten across the back. Do a couple shoulder, little circles with the elbow, continuing to reach long, feeling these back muscles activate. You can do forward and back, and as you do this, continuing to let the ribs drop down. And then from there, feeling that activation and length through the back of your back. Open the elbows, round the arms, and lower them down, maintaining this nice flat back. So this is low fifth. Lift the arms, trying to keep that in the back. This is first position. Hands right across from the belly button. Opening the elbows, keeping the roundness in the elbow. Open the elbows. This is second position. And then bring the arms right over the head, hands still in your peripheral vision, so not behind your head. And this is fifth position. So those are the main positions of the arms. Low fifth, first, second, and fifth position. So let's do a little port de bras to get the arms moving, finding rotation and strength through the floor. So we'll just do an inhale, just a little breath of the arm, keeping space in that armpit, so never closing this space here. Open and down, first and fifth. Other arm, breathe in and out. Lift the arm to fifth. Open the arms, and then allongé, extend the elbows and soften to lower. And then one more all the way from first to fifth, and open and lower. And then we'll start with the other arm. Breathe in, exhale, breathe the arm up to fifth. Inhale, exhale, first to fifth. Two arms open together and close, and then one big movement up to fifth, and then we'll close and finish there. So, how we doing? Thank you, Erin. My sister likes my Leo. It's nice to get fashion advice. Okay, here we go. A little port de bras to get started. And arm breathes, and breathe to first and fifth, and inhale, and inhale the arm up to fifth, and two arms reach up to the sky, and soften the elbows as the arms come down, and then one movement up to fifth, and allongé, and make sure you have a nice loose neck on top of your shoulders. Other arm, inhale, and inhale the arm up to fifth, letting the ribs drop down, and first, and up to fifth, and a little breath as you reach up, and soften the elbows, and one more up to fifth, and open, and finish. All right, we're gonna move over to your bar, to your stable surface, and we're gonna do Pleeease. So plie is a bend of the knees, a bend and a straighten of the knees, and we're gonna do in each of the positions we talked about, first, second, fourth, and fifth. I've been thinking this week, quarantine makes you think about interesting things, rocket ships. So I like to think that when I'm standing in any of these positions, that you know how rocket ships, they just kind of, before they take off, they're sitting there and they've got their fire, you know, it's ready, it's I almost feel like the rocket is just being suspended by this little bit of pressure from the fire, and then it takes off, and that's what makes it propel, obviously, into the sky. So when I'm standing there, I like to think that I've got that fire under my feet, pressing into the floor, but letting me kind of levitate a little bit off the floor. So everything is lifting up, and you have that energy, gentle energy going down. So then when you go down, to push you back up, that fire pushes you even more, and then even more when you go up onto demi-point into releve. So just a visual, a little image to think about today. So from first position, the arm low, we'll just do plie and straighten, and plie and straighten, plie, releve, plie, and open. Port de bras forward, and it doesn't have to go all the way down. This is first thing in the morning. Tendu, and lower the heel. Same thing in second. Plie and straighten, plie and straighten, plie, push through the feet, and plie and open. We'll go into the bar, keeping a nice round elbow, elbow away from the ear. Tendu to fourth position. Same thing in fourth, plie, straighten, plie, rise up, plie, and straighten, away from the bar, reaching the back leg long through the hip, tendu to fifth, plie, straighten, plie, releve, up to susu, so the front leg squeezes across the back leg, plie, straighten, and then we'll just do arm down, come up, and a little port de bras up to go back, port de bras back. So plie also, just to be even more clear, that rocket ship only wants to go straight up. You don't want it to send it forward or back. So when you plie through the feet, make sure you're going straight down and straight back up so the hips don't shift front or back. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. First position. Go ahead to the other side. It's like your knees have a band band around them. You're pushing the band out, and then it pulls back into the center. Vertebra forward. And roll up through the spine, stomach in, and tendu to the side. Lower the heel to second. Plie, push, plie, push, down. Through the feet. And reach up as far as you can. Energy beyond your room. And tendu to fourth. Two knees opening side. Feel the arm moving as if it's moving through water, so there's a little resistance. And tendu to fifth. Be aware of the back knee here. Make sure it's opening side. And squeeze the front foot across the back. Arm down to fifth. And lift up to go back, just the upper back. And tendu back to first. And finish. Awesome. Okay. Let's go ahead and do tendu. So the next step is tendu. We're going to do, tendu is just a brush of the foot along the floor to a fully extended arch. So, of the foot. Like drawing lines in the sand, that's one visual I like to give. But to get the correct form and the right muscles to activate, if you had a string on your heel to go front, the heel leads front, and then the toes lead back. So the string is attached to the heel to go front. To the side, the string is still on the heel. It's really hard to have a really turned out heel to the side without losing that standing hip. So it's the idea of it, but maintaining the supporting side is just as, or maybe a little more important than that heel coming forward. But still the idea, the string is on the heel, then to the back, it's the opposite of the front. So we don't want the heel to go first, because that means we've lost our rotation from the bottom. The string is on your toe, on your big toe. So the big toe is gonna go back, and then the heel is gonna lead in forward. So let's do, we're gonna do a little roll through the foot first. So from first position, let's keep the arm low for now, just feeling that roundness and space under the armpit. We're gonna do half point and point, keeping weight over the standing leg, half point and close, and into plie. And then a brush front and toes come back. Half point, half plie, brush side, and close. To the back. Half point, half plie, toes back, heel in, and half point, half plie, brush out, come in. And then we'll turn in, do a little port forward, stretch it out a little bit. So when we do the half point, make sure you're keeping a straight line from your foot all the way to your ankle. So it doesn't go towards the little toe or the big toe. The ankle and the knee and the rest of the foot are all in one line. And that'll help shape your feet for your tendus. Okay, here we go. First position. And half, point, Bending one knee and the other. Maybe sway the hips side to side. And engaging the lower stomach, letting the tailbone drop down, roll through the spine. And let's plie in first and releve and find a little balance there. And plie and finish. Other side. Thinking the heel is coming forward even as you go into half point. So the spiral's happening in the leg from the back and brush. Half point. No weight on the toes. Staying over the standing leg. Brush and close. Turn in. Pull the rough forward. Let the head hang loosely. Shake it yes and no if it feels good. Slowly, engaging the lower stomach, and plie, push through the feet, letting the arms support you, and the head is light like a balloon on your shoulders, plie, and finish. We're going to do a tendu from 5th position now. So let's just do, and if you'd like to continue from 1st, you're more than welcome, or from 3rd. So with the arm in 2nd, we'll do tendu out, 5th, plie, straighten, 2 tendus to the front. And these are a little sharper. So the last one was a little slower, a little more through the feet. You still want to go through the feet, but freezing the position a little bit more. So then side, change, back, plie, straighten, and 2 tendus. Side, to the back, plie, and 2 tendus. Back, to the side, plie. Continuing that straight up and down in the plie and 2nd, 5th. It's a little harder in 1st because your legs are crossed. It's easier to let that bottom stick out. So just, even if you don't go crazy low, keeping that buoyancy in the knees and the tailbone dropping down. Good, and then from there we'll plie and we'll cross the front foot in front of the back and we'll do a little susu balance. Continuing with the 80s music. Here we go. Woo. Out. 5th. Plie. Up. And 2 tendus. Out. Close. 5th. Lifting up as you close. 5th. Side. Cut through 1st, 5th. And plie. 2 knees open, side, out. Think 1st, 5th, and out. 1st, 5th, to the back. And heel in, plie, and back. Lift up, and back. One more time, side. Slice across. Energy squeezing in between the 2 legs. yeah, so just a thought. I think I said this last week, when I'm coming from the side, I like to think aiming for first position and then slice it across into fifth. It helps activate those inner thighs a little bit more. Here we go, other side. Front. Elbow lifting to the side. Front. And front. Close. Side, think first fifth. And plie, two knees open. Side, first fifth. Coming through with all 5 toes on the floor. Toes back. And fifth. Plie. Up. Back. Heel comes in. Toes back. And lifting up as you close. Soft neck muscles as you're working your lower body. Close. Side. And close. And plie. Up to susu. Energy reaching side from the elbows. And plie. And finish. Okay, take a second, shake out your legs, and a sip of water. Okay. Dégagé is next. So dégagé is like a tendu. We're just gonna lift the toe off the floor. So instead of stopping on the floor, the leg is gonna brush to a 45-degree angle to the floor. So let's see, what did I have? Oh yeah, so we're gonna go from fifth position again. We're gonna do tendu lift, and I'm gonna throw in a little pique there. So pique means to prick. So you're gonna prick the floor with your toes. Lightest touch, like they almost don't even touch. So you're not changing your weight onto the leg. It stays strong on the standing leg, and it just picks up off the floor and close. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 dégagés, 6, 7, 8. Tendu, lift, pique, close back, second, and second. To the back, tendu, lift, pique, close, out, and out. Tendu, lift, pique, close front, out, and out. Let's go ahead and porte forward and come up, and then we'll plie, and we'll do a coupe balance. Coupe, the little toe just above the ankle bone. So getting really strong on the standing leg, energy, 2 hips opening and sending energy out in both directions, even though you want to stay over the standing leg. So let's go ahead and do that. So very light legs, freezing in the air, and letting the energy continue past the toes. So even when you're holding the position, there's still a movement and an activity happening in the legs. Here we go. Fifth position. Tendu, lift, pique, close. Out, and out. And tendu, lift, light leg, out, and out. And tendu, lift, lifting this lower stomach as you go back. And lift up, and light leg, Yeah, one thing I meant to mention today, at the bar in general, don't stand too close to the bar. It's really common for people to get close and then it's hard to feel the energy reaching out. So if you put your arms in second position, you should just be touching with the fingertips. So you have two equivalent arms and energy reaching sides so the side doesn't get scrunched up. Okay, other side, here we go. And front, lift, up, and hold, long leg, back, up, letting the heart shine forward as your leg goes back. And forward, letting everything stretch out, come up. And plie, and coupe. Feel the energy of your fingers. Each one has a life of its own. And finish. Great. Great, okay. Let's move on to rond de jambe. Take a second, stretch it out a little. It's a lot of holding turnout there. So rond de jambe is a round, the technical term is round of the leg. So we're just gonna draw a circle on the floor, in the sand, carving out a half of pizza. I've been eating a lot of pizza these past couple months. So we're gonna do, an important thing to think about when you're doing rond de jambe is to hold on to the standing leg. So as soon as this leg starts to make circular motions, it's easy to let this leg, it wants to follow along. So feeling two legs opening side as the working leg is doing the work. Both legs are still working evenly. So from fifth position, we'll do plie front. You can use the arm if you like. Open side, take it back, close first, front, side, back, close first. Slow rond de jambe all the way around, and then two faster, and close fifth, and wait. Same thing to the back, going straight down, coming up, the heel comes around to the front. So the first thing that moves from the back is the heel trying to come forward from the back, so the toes don't lead this way. The heel leads around the front, to the front and first, to the back, side, front, and first. Two rond de jambes in 2 counts, and then 1 count and 1 count, close fifth. And wait, we'll do one more port de bras, this time in a circular motion. So covering all the corners of the room, and then we'll plie, and let's bring the leg up to passe on flat, and we'll do a little balance there. So passe is, instead of coupe down by your ankle bone, passe is your toe just in front of the knee, with energy reaching through the kneecap and the hip bone. So you have these two oppositions reaching each direction. Okay, let's go into fifth position. Here we go. And plie front, side, back. All the toes landing first. Close. 2 counts around. And 1 count. toes go back and the heel leads around. Toes back, heel leads. And one, and fifth. And nice exhale. Pushing the feet down into the ground. And plie and passe. Feeling everything hug into the center gently. And finish. Awesome. Okay, let's go to the other side. And heel front and back. Heel leads in, plie, and heel in. Feel the toes massage the floor. So the muscles relax as you brush through the floor. And plie. Tailbone drops down. Plie. Toes back and heel leads front. Toes back and heel leads front. And two faster. And inhale. Use the eyes as you go around. Really see your space. Maybe you just looked at a corner of the room that you haven't really seen before. Plie and passe. Feel that rocket ship suspension, like you're just levitating on the ground. And finish. Great. Take a second. I always forget, everybody needs a moment to recalibrate. Okay, the next step we're going to do is fondue, and I actually wanted to talk about this. I had someone in class last week who asked what the difference was between plie and fondue, because it looked the same. And it's true, they're both a bend of the knees, and in a typical ballet class, the fondue combination includes a plie and coupe and an extension of the leg in all the directions. So that was, in my head, the definition of it, but I looked in my ballet dictionary, I do have one, and the technical definition is that a plie is on 2 feet and a fondue is a plie on 1 foot, so 1 knee bending. So just to clarify that, so let's do a fondue combination. We're going to start in 5th position. We're going to plie on 2 feet. We're going to bring the leg up to passe, take the arm off the bar and put it back on, and then we're going to draw the toe down the leg into coupe, into a fondue, and then extend the leg to the front, tendu, and close. So plie, up to passe, let go, hold on, fondue, extend the leg, and point, close back. Plie, and if you'd like to go to releve and find your balance and hold on, bring the leg, slide it right down the back of the leg and the front so the toe never loses connection there. To the back, tendu, and close. One more time, plie, passe, balance, woo, hold on, fondue, extend, tendu, and close. So the fondue, the extension, the 2 knees reach their destination at the same time, extending. So one leg pushing down into the floor and the other one extending out and beyond, making space in all of those joints, in the hip, the knee, the ankle. So nothing is tight and constricted, reaching as long as possible. And then when we finish, we'll do a plie and releve, and we'll balance there for a moment. Let's see. What did I have here? Sorry, music. Here we go. Fifth position. Plie, passe, balance, hold on, down the leg, and extend as high as you like, keeping the hips nice and square. Plie, passe, off, touch, down, and two knees reach at the same time. Plie, passe, hold, fondu, extend. Plie, up, let go, hold on, reaching tall, and out. And one more plie, and either releve or unflat, little balance. And go back to Susu and finish. Great. Just one little thought for the balance, because it's fast. You have to be on that leg right away, because otherwise, even though it's one count, it's going to throw you off. So keeping that space from the bar is going to help you, because if you're too close already, your body's going to want to get away from the bar. So space from the bar to begin with, and then when you let go, don't let this taking off pull you that way. You already have so much weight from the knee being out here that you have to really think. I like to think this part of my torso without it shifting, but the energy of it is reaching that way, and the elbow is pulling me this way a little bit, and that's your counter balance for the balance, for pirouettes. That should help you stay over the standing leg. Let's go ahead and do the other side. And also, when you let go, think you can grow like a millimeter taller, so it doesn't sink down when you try to balance. Just that little bit of up will help you suspend the balance. Here we go. Up, stay, down, extend. Clear. Up, hold, and down, extend. Knee opens to the side, down, knee opens to the back, up, go, hold on, down, and up, and one more plie releve, passe. Sit bones coming together like magnets, long back of the neck, pushing down and lifting up, and finish. Great, I hope that helped a little bit. Let's see, what time is it? Wow. Okay, let's do one more at the bar, and then we'll come to the center. So, same that we did last week. We're just gonna do, we did the one slower pique in the dégagé. We're gonna do 4 fast piques. So from 5th position, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, close, and then a grand battement. So a big kick to the front. If you don't want to kick your highest, just the energy of the leg, whatever level you want it to be. The important thing is to keep your hips square, so not letting the hips go with the leg. You want to maintain this held, keeping your belt level, so the leg moves underneath your belt line. So we did front, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th, and Batma to 5th. Side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th, and Batma to 5th. Back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th, Batma, 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4, close back, and a big Batma, close 5th. So just getting the hips swinging a little bit, and the same energy. The pique comes from under the leg and under the leg, under the leg, and that same under the leg feeling, brushing down to go out, is what gets your leg into that grand battement and will help keep your hips stable. Here we go. And up, 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 5th, brush down to go out. And 1, 2, 3, 5th, and down to go out. And 1, 2, 3, 4, very light leg. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th, and brush, and 5th. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Shake out your legs a little, dab off the sweat a little, get some water, and go ahead and move your chair or come into an open space, and we'll do a little center. So let's do a tendu in the center, just to find weight over the balls of the feet. So we're gonna do, from first position, arms in second, we'll do front, close first, change the leg, front, close first, side, first, going back, and then we'll plie, push through the feet, plie, and straighten, and then start with the other leg, front, side, and side, to the back, plie, releve, plie, and straighten. So hopefully at the bar you found that straight up and down motion, so you feel that in the center, even though you don't have anything to hold on to. And then we'll do the same thing with dégagé. So front, toes just off the floor, and side, to the back, shifting weight, plie, releve, plie, and straighten. And then same thing with the other leg. So let's see. Here we go, first position, feeling the arms nice and broad. So your arms are your, you know, the tightrope walkers have their batons that they hold on to. That's what your arms can be for you. They're really there not to pull you down, or, you know, they're there to hold you, help hold you up. Here we go. Front, first, switching legs, front, and first, side, first, switching over the standing leg, and first, back, first, and toes back, and first, plie, and push up, and plie, and straight. Other leg, out, toe right in front of the nose, so the inner thighs are crossing, point, and close, and point, and close, and back, close, toes back, and close, and inhale, plie, and push, and plie, and straight. Let's hold on 1 second. Good. So let's do double time with the dégagés. So we'll do out and first and out and first. A little bit same music, but just double time. Here we go. And we have out first, shift the weight, and out, and plie, up, down, and out, and cross, side, toes go back, feeling energy of the arms, plie, lift up, down, and out. Awesome. Good. I hope you felt the shift of the weight there. Let's do a little passe balance, maybe a pirouette if you feel like that's something you want to work on. So we'll do from 5th position. Last week we started from 4th to play around with some passes and releves from 4th. So we'll do the combination 2 times. You can choose when you want to do a turn, when you want to do a passe, releve, or on flat, whatever feels like the right experience for you. So we'll do tendu. I'm going to do the most advanced version. So we'll do tendu, plie, and we're going to do a coupe, half a turn towards the right shoulder. I know that's going to look like the left to you, but you're going to turn towards the knee that is lifting. So, and if you want to just do a releve, that's totally awesome. So tendu, plie, half a turn, close back. Tendu, plie, half a turn, close back. Then we're going to tendu back, put it down into a 4th, and then either just a passe on flat, a passe to releve, or if you want to do a single pirouette and close back, whatever you want. You can progress it. We're going to do it twice if we have time. So then other side, tendu side plie, half a turn, close back. Side plie, half a turn, close back. Tendu back to 4th. You can round the arms or keep them extended, whatever you want. And then a passe to flat, passe to releve, or a pirouette and close back. So especially coming from 4th position, it's very easy to let the hip lift into passe. So trying to keep the hips stable and even, and then the toe is going to lead into the passe so the knee stays back. So the foot, think of the foot pushing forward and the heel propelling forward to get into that passe front position. So we'll do that once and we'll stop, and then one more time. Here we go, 5th position. Ooh. Side. Oh, sorry. I wasn't ready for that. One more time, it's a short prep. Side and half. Side. 2 feet pushing together and back to 4th and turn and finish. Other side. Side, plie, push, down. Side, plie, push, Good, and if you're having trouble in any way, a couple of things to think about. One is that the foot, you really, really want to try to get the foot in its place as soon as you hit that releve. So don't releve and then let this sneaky creep up into its position. Both things have to reach together as quick as possible so your body knows and it locks into place. And then arms can throw you off. You know, if you leave the arm behind, it throws off your torso. If you bring it too soon, it can throw off your spot. So I love to practice turns with my hands on my shoulders. That helps me bring my side around in one piece. It gets this like cross thing happening that makes everything come together. And then the eyes, focus the eyes. Wherever you're looking, if you're just relevaing, find a spot and commit to where you're looking. Find where you're gonna turn. So, because that really holds, it makes everything activate and hold into place. So turn on those eyes like you have lights shining. Wow, we have 2 minutes. Okay, one more time. Here we go. And side, up, side, up, tendu to the back, and turn, and other leg, out, plie, Awesome. Okay, we're gonna do really quick. I have 1 minute remaining. Really quick reverence. Just one side. Because I can't finish without reverence. Here we go. If you follow along, nice and simple. And arms to first with a plie. And one more time. And arms down up to fifth. And open. And step side. And front. And bow. To your audience. And thank you. I have 8 seconds. Thank you so much for coming. Happy 4th. Enjoy your freedom. Classes are on YouTube.